Are you that skinny guy who wants to bulk up but has no idea how? Or do you want to shed some pounds? You've probably heard the expression, go heavy or go home, which implies that the only way to get any results is to lift the heaviest weights possible, and that lighter weights are often a waste of time. There's a lot of information about whether or not you should lift heavy weights when working out, and it can quickly become confusing. Hey guys, today we'll solve the biggest mystery of this decade here at Full Potential, light or heavy weight, which is best for muscle gain. Everyone has an idea of how to gain muscle more quickly. Some people believe that high reps and bodyweight calisthenic exercises are the best for muscle growth, while others believe that low rep, heavyweight training is better for faster muscle growth. Lifting light weights for multiple reps is a difficult task. If you only lift in one direction, lightweight, high rep, or heavyweight, low rep, you're also doing yourself a disservice. Before we begin, please subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to ensure you never miss a video from us. Let's start. The truth is that heavy and light weights have their uses depending on your goals. The amount of weight you lift influences the type of muscle fibers that are recruited, which determines whether you're building endurance or explosive strength. Lifting heavy weights causes more muscle growth and fat-burning hormones to be released than lifting light weights. Stuart Phillips and his colleagues were responsible for many of the early findings on this topic. In their 2012 study, they recruited 18 male subjects to train their legs. 3 groups of men who did not regularly weightlift were assigned different exercise regimens on the leg extension machine 3 times a week for 10 weeks. 1. 3 sets of 30 to 40 reps at 30% RM. 2. 1 set of 10 to 12 reps at 80% RM. 3. 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps at 80% RM. As shown in the graph, quadriceps muscle growth in groups 1 and 3 was nearly identical. When the volume was accounted for, both the lightweight and heavyweight groups gained equivalent muscle mass. This was a novel discovery at the time, however, it drew much criticism, mainly because it used untrained beginners as subjects. Because unable individuals will respond to almost any stimulus and still grow. This could be the underlying cause of the findings in this study. As a result, Phillips and his colleagues conducted a similar study in 2016. This time, however, 49 men with an average of 4 years of lifting experience were used. Same research team then conducted a similar study which found that neither load nor systematic hormones influence resistance training mediated hypertrophy or strength gains in resistance-trained young men. This study included 49 men with an average of 4 years of weightlifting experience over 12 weeks. These groups did whole-body workouts divided into 2 exercise regimens. 1. 20 to 25 reps at 30 to 50% RM. 2. 8 to 12 reps at 75 to 90% RM. Pre- and post-training skeletal muscle biopsies, strength training, dual-energy X-ray absorptiometry scans, and acute changes in systemic hormone concentrations were examined. Strength increased in both groups for all exercises, with only the bench press differing between groups. After training, fat and bone-free, lean body mass in type 1 and type 2 muscle fiber cross-sectional area increased, with no significant differences between groups. Furthermore, both protocols resulted in similar increases in type 1 and type 2 fiber growth, typically considered load-dependent. However, it's still unclear whether a specific fiber type growth is load-dependent. Studies in this area have been contradictory. Following the study, several studies and a large meta-analysis were conducted on the subject, concluding the same result. Light weights and heavy weights lead to similar muscle growth when the volume is equated for and sets are taken close to failure. The debate over light versus heavy weights isn't necessarily settled, and load isn't the only factor to consider. Everything matters. Sets, reps, tempo, rest, and exercise selection will all influence the type of results you get from weightlifting, says the author. Generally, if you're using adequate load during an exercise, the last 1 or 2 repetitions of a set should be challenging to complete with proper form. Most people would benefit from reconsidering their definition of light. It's more important to focus on lifting more than lifting heavy all the time. Make sure you're not trying to lift so much weight that you get a terrible form, which can lead to strains and injuries and make the exercise less effective. Include appropriate rest periods no matter how heavy you're lifting. Otherwise, you'll end up with more damage than muscle. Most people believe that to see results, you must lift heavy weights. According to a December 2017 review in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research, you can gain the same amount of muscle mass by lifting light weights. These researchers also demonstrated that the same amount of isometric strength can be gained. According to a January 2018 paper published in the Mayo Clinic, this type of strength can benefit people suffering from an injury or arthritis. Light weights may be a good option if you are new to working out or starting a new fitness program. Distance running, cross-country skiing, obstacle races, rowing, and triathlon are all endurance sports. Your legs will never have to carry anything close to their maximum load, whether hiking in a nearby park or climbing a mountain. Light weights are great for building muscular endurance. Lifting light weights provides you with 5 significant benefits. 1. Reduce your injury risk. 2. Extend your range of motion. 3. Improve your muscle training. 4. You can gain the same amount of muscle mass. And 5. Work on your form. If you want to gain muscle and increase your strength in the most efficient way possible, lifting heavy weights are a good option. Lifting heavier weights can produce the desired results if you want to target a specific area of your body, such as your buttocks. Depending on your goals, you should use a heavier load on exercises that target the body part you want to strengthen or sculpt. Lifting heavy weights burns more body fat than lifting light weights, and the more serious the weight, the more calories you burn with each rep. Increasing your training intensity means you'll reap benefits regardless of your age. Indeed, older adults can significantly benefit from increasing their training load. Lifting heavy weights in particular increases bone strength, prevents muscle loss, improves body composition, and can help prevent falls and improve functional performance, all of which are important in the elderly. Heavy lifting increases bone density more than light lifting. Lifting seriously can result in injuries if your form is incorrect. You push yourself too hard and exceed your limits, or you don't have a spotter. Lifting lighter weights in a poor condition repeatedly can also be harmful. Lifting heavy weights provides you with 5 significant benefits. 1. Enhances bone strength. 2. Aids in the prevention of muscle loss and the growth of muscle. 3. Enhances body composition. 4. It enhances functional performance. 5. Self-assurance. To see results, the most important thing is to keep changing the reps or weight. To build your body, use lighter loads and higher reps. It all comes down to personal preference. There's a lot that works, so work out on a regular basis at an intense, challenging level. Do what you prefer and stick with it. Lifting heavier weights creates more mechanical tension. Lifting lighter weights for more reps can cause more metabolic stress. This is likely why, when equated for volume, more lightweight and heavier weights result in equivalent muscle growth, because they each target different mechanisms while producing the same result of muscle growth. It may be beneficial to target both muscle growth mechanisms in your workout to maximize muscle growth, because heavy loads are better for strength gains and mechanical tension and are easier to push to failure. Increasing strength on your heavy compound movements should be the foundation of your long-term training. Feel free to use whatever loads you enjoy lifting the most if you train for health and well-being, with hypertrophy and strength gains as a bonus. To your heart's content, alternate between light, moderate, and heavy training. Whatever method you prefer, strength training is one of the best activities you can do for your body and mind. That was all about which is better, heavyweight or lightweight. If you like this video and want to get healthy, please like and subscribe to this channel so you never miss a video. Share it with your friends and click the bell icon to be notified. Thank you.